Hi. During this practice, we're going to work with the air element, managed by our Anahata chakra, located in the middle of the chest. On a physical level, this practice will give more harmonious movement to our body. And on an emotional level, we are going to be working on our heart center. So we are also going to physically open our chest, work with chest openers, and bring energy to Anahata chakra for more love, more compassion, for a more refined understanding of our, or actually experience of our emotions, as Anahata works in a way as a filter for our emotions, helping us to digest the life experiences in a more coherent way. You may use some props here and there for flexibility, so make sure that you have some pillows around. Otherwise, this is going to be a practice that you can easily arrange according to your level, and you can go deeper into this practice as with any other element by staying longer in each pose. So let's do something good for ourselves and practice. Let us start with a gentle warm-up for our joints. First, dropping the head towards the chest and rotating our head slowly. Feeling every single movement in the area of the neck. Feeling the neck extended, especially as we go back. And continuing in the opposite direction. And that will do. Now the arms are up, gentle fists, and rotating your wrists very slowly. Again, feeling every single movement in the area of the wrists. Preparing these joints for our practice. And moving in the opposite direction. You can keep your eyes gently closed to feel more inwards, feeling every single muscle fiber moving. And now opening the hands, inhale, and bringing the hands to the shoulders, exhale. We're going to repeat it a few times, inhaling, opening up, exhaling, closing, gently warming up the elbows. And staying there, now inhale, rotating the shoulders as far as possible, making as big a circle as you can. As we inhale, we open up the chest. As we exhale, we close down. And continuing in the opposite direction. And relaxing the arms. Now the legs are a little bit wider apart, and we're going to rotate our arms to relax the lower back in their own pace without forcing, using the momentum. And finding stillness slowly. Bringing the legs back together, grounding ourselves on the left foot, lifting the right and rotating the ankle. You can fix your eyes at a chosen spot on the floor to keep your balance, and now rotating the ankle in the opposite direction. And interlocking your fingers under the thigh and rotating the knee gently and opposite direction. And now rotating the hip joint, first outside, keeping the breath flowing, and inside. And you can just shake the leg. And now grounding ourselves on the right. Again, fixing the eyes on a chosen spot and starting with the ankle. Opposite direction. The knee. Opposite direction. And the hip. And this will conclude a very gentle warm-up for the joints to prepare for the postures. If you feel that your joints need a little bit more attention, especially if it's an early morning, I recommend to prolong the duration of each exercise a bit. And we will continue with sun salutations. This sequence works beautifully on the heart, so throughout the entire performance, keeping our attention in the heart. The breath is deep, inhaling into the abdomen and exhaling, gently sucking in the abdomen. With each movement, we will introduce an in-breath or out-breath. So let us synchronize the breath and movement. The first performance will be slow and gentle. We will warm up our body a bit more. Exhaling, bringing the hands in front of the chest. Inhaling, arching up. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale, left leg back, making sure that this knee is vertical. Our chest is open, the head is slightly tilted back. The knee in the back is on the floor. And exhale, bringing both feet back into downward dog. You can do a few stepping movements here. Again, we're still preparing our body to go deeper into the practice. Taking one more breath in and exhale. Go deep into the stretch by pressing on the shoulder blades and holding the breath, putting the knees, chest, chin on the ground into a zigzag line. Now inhale, arching up into upward dog. Exhale, back into downward dog, making sure that my fingers are active, pressing against the floor. Inhale, left leg forward, using my core muscles here to bring the leg forward. Exhale, both feet forward. Inhale, arching up. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. And relax. This is one round, and we will continue with these rounds, increasing the pace a little bit, and also introduce some asanas later on. The second round, only with the breath, and this time our right leg will be leading. Hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Right foot back, inhale. Lift the body, exhale. Zigzag line, holding the breath. Arch up, inhale. Lift the body, exhale. Right foot forward, inhale. Lift the body, exhale. Arch up, inhale. And namaste, exhale. And relax. During each awareness phase, bringing our attention more and more into the heart, feeling the activation of the heart chakra while our body is becoming more and more awake, alive, rejuvenated. Feeling this beautiful flow, harmonious flow of air in our movements. And the third performance, hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Left foot back, inhale. Lifting the body, exhale. Zigzag line, holding the breath, making sure that the elbows are back. Arch up, inhale. Lift the body, exhale. Left foot forward, inhale. Lift the body, exhale. Arch up, inhale. And namaste, exhale. And bringing our attention more and more into the heart, we will introduce in between a little balancing pose. First, grounding our left foot, then bringing the right foot against the left thigh, and the hands in front of the chest to bring more and more emphasis, attention to the heart. If this is not accessible for you, you can also put your foot against the other, lean it against the other, place your hand against the wall, especially for friends who have stability issues, who have vertigo. It would be good practice. And gradually you can lift it towards the shin and eventually all the way up. And keeping these flowing breaths, caressing the heart with each in-breath and out-breath. And that will do for one leg. And again, grounding the right, bringing this time the opposite leg. And keep breathing. It helps, obviously, to keep the eyes fixed at a chosen spot. Keeping the attention in the heart, and that will do. And gradually increase the duration. And taking a moment to observe the sensation in your body, in the heart, in the mind. Balancing postures also work on balancing the mind. And we will continue with our flow, introducing other techniques. Hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Right foot back, inhale. Lift the body, exhale. Zigzag line, holding the breath. Arch up, inhale. And here we're going to stay. First, placing the forearms on the ground. The toes are pointed towards each other. The chest is open, head is slightly tilted back. As we're breathing in and out, our mind, our attention is focused in the middle of the chest. Our eyes gently closed. Attention on Anahata Chakra. Feeling our spine long. And gently, slowly coming up on our hands into cobra pose. The eyes of our elbows are pointing towards each other. Our fingers, especially our index finger and thumb, are active. The shoulders are down, the chest is open, attention in the heart center. If that's not accessible, you may stay in the Sphinx pose and slowly coming back into Sphinx. Placing your hands next to your chest, tucking your toes, going into downward dog, giving your body a nice global stretch, a counter stretch. And inhaling the right leg forward, exhaling both legs forward. Inhale, arch up, and exhale, hands in front of the chest. And relax. Focusing on the heart. And the fifth round, hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Left foot back, inhale. Lift the body, exhale. Going into the zigzag line, holding the breath. Arch up, inhale. And from here, going into the child's pose. You can place your hands next to your chest, or you can do this mudra where I hold my right wrist and the right hand is in a gentle fist. And keep breathing. Whenever the mind travels away, bringing it back into the middle of the chest. Now extending your arms back and going into downward dog, tucking your toes. And inhale with the left leg forward. Exhale, both legs forward. Inhale, arching up. And exhale, hands in front of the chest. And relax. Hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Right foot back, inhale. Lifting the body, exhale. And here, I'm going to lift my right leg up and slide it forward, sitting on my heel. The left leg will be stretched out. And I'm going to be opening my arms, the dough pose, and keeping the attention in the heart. And slowly coming out, bringing the hands forward, tucking the toe, going into downward dog. You can do a few stepping movements here, going into a global stretch. And lifting the left leg up, sliding under, finding your balance with your thigh towards the floor, and opening up the arms. Keeping the attention in the chest area. And that will do. Again, tucking the toe, the hands on the ground, into downward dog. Taking one more breath here for a nice global stretch. The breath filling in the lower back. Exhale. And inhaling, right leg forward. Exhale, both legs forward. Arching up. And hands in front of the chest. And relax. And for Anahata Chakra, we will continue with a heart coherence meditation, which is a very healing meditation and a breathing pattern that really improves the flexibility, let's say, of our heart to react to different life situations. The stronger our heart coherence, the more resilient our heart literally, and our reactions to outside world becomes harmonious no matter how much we may be triggered. And we have this wide range of emotions available at disposal for us without overcharging the systems of our body. The practice is very simple, and the first phase of the practice that I will guide you through my verbal cues, we're just going to be breathing in and out. The significance of it is the breath is natural, however, in this 4x4 unit that we keep, equal duration for in-breath and out-breath, we only add this quality of feeling the breath moving through the heart as it moves down and fills in our lungs. So it's like this caressing of the heart. And as we breathe out, it's again caressing the heart. So we bring this awareness into the heart in the first phase as we're breathing in and out. In the second phase, I will ask you to invite a nice memory. It can be a person that you love. It can be a place that made you feel very peaceful, very content. And I will ask you to invite this memory, and that will bring a warming of the heart. And afterwards, we will let go of that memory and just stay with that sensation in the heart as we breathe in and out and nourish that sensation even more, have that sensation expanding in our being and even reaching out beyond our being. So these are the two phases, and I will guide you through the verbal cue. When you're practicing on your own, you may also extend and do this meditation for a much longer period and really go deep into it. Okay, so let's start with just centering our attention, staying in the body through focusing our mind on the breath. Feeling the breath coming in and out through the nose And introducing this gentle rhythm. You may even count at the beginning, but eventually let go of the count. We don't want to continue with counting throughout the entire practice. It's only at the beginning, maybe, if you feel the need, to equalize the duration of in-breath and out-breath with this awareness of the breath caressing the heart as it moves in and out. We will stay in silence for a few minutes while practicing this breath. And now let us invite this beautiful memory of a loved one or of a moment of peace and contentment, connecting to that memory, feeling it warming our hearts. And now you can let go of the memory of the person or of the place and just stay with the sensations in the heart, continuing to breathe in the same way with the same in-breath and out-breath, nourishing that beautiful sensation in the heart in silence. And that will do. Take a moment to observe the state of your mind, your emotions, your physical body after this practice. We will conclude our practice with a final relaxation. So please lie down in Shavasana for this, with your legs slightly apart, your arms slightly apart, and your body is aligned, your neck is aligned, your palms are facing upwards. And relaxing your body into the ground. You may take a little blanket to cover yourself if you feel it's a bit cold. If you have any injuries in your knees, you may put pillows under your knees, making sure that you're really comfortable. And make a commitment to stay still and not to fall asleep during the final relaxation, to integrate all the benefits of your practice. Relaxing the body into the ground. We will continue with the gradual relaxation. Concentrate to perceive fine vibrations, slight warming, loss of the feeling of body outline in the relaxed areas, and projecting your mind to the tip of the left leg. Start the gradual relaxation from down upward. Relaxing the toes, the sole of your foot, and moving up until you reach the left hip. Note now the overall relaxation of the left leg. Feel the difference between the left leg relaxed and the right leg not yet relaxed. Then project your mind to the tip of the right leg. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Note now the overall relaxation of the right leg. And project your mind to the tip of the left arm. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upward. Note now the overall relaxation of the left arm and project your mind to the tip of the right arm. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Note the overall relaxation of the right arm. Recall the global relaxation of all the four limbs. And projecting your mind to the pelvic area. Relax the muscles of the buttocks from down upward. Relax the perineum, the sex muscles for men, the deep vaginal muscles for women. Relax the abdomen from down upward. Relax the back from down upward. Relax the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the throat, the nape. Achieve a global relaxation of all the facial muscles. And come to details. Relax the jaw, the chin, the tongue, the lips, the eyes, the eyeballs, the eyebrows, the temples, the forehead. Relax the scalp. Note now the overall relaxation of your physical structure. Mental freedom, floating, loss of the feeling of body outline. Expansion of the consciousness into the vastness, the infinite. Fusion, a tuning between the microcosm of your being and the macrocosm of the universe. Perceive harmony. And sending a grateful thought to the creators of the yoga system. Note the harmonious distribution of the received energies. State of inner calmness, inner balance, self-confidence. Coming more to your physical body. Note the strength, the energy, the vitality. And come back to your physical body. You can slowly move your fingers and toes. If you feel ready, you can give yourself a nice stretch. And roll to one side and stay there for a few minutes. And whenever you feel ready, with the support of your hands in a fluidic way, without creating any tension in your body, you can come out.